How to invest smartly in your 30s, simple strategies for beginners. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Now, investing may seem complicated, but in this video I'm sharing simple strategies, especially if you're in your 30s, and I know a lot of you are, or around that age, so watch this video if you find value in this type of content. But there was a time when I thought that investing was saving. Then there was a time when I thought that investing was basically gambling, like on the stock market. Then I began to learn that it's none of those things. And the most important investment that you can make is in yourself. Have you ever gotten something before? You thought you were ready for it, but you weren't. And as a result of that, you lost the opportunity or the thing. Now tell me about that in the comments below, and I'm going to reply. The reason that I start with this is because all of your other investments, if they're a success and you have not personally leveled up, how are you going to manage your new life of success? Will you manage it like the lower version of yourself? If so, how quickly you're going to return to your original ways, and that's going to happen one way or another. So today I want to share with you some simple practical strategies for investing in your 30s, strategies that will not only set you on the path for financial freedom, but will also align with our faith as Muslims. It's about making wise, informed decisions that will provide for you and your loved ones while ensuring that we stay true to the principles of Islam. I know many of us here today are in our 30s, and as we hit this point in our life, we start thinking more seriously about the future, whether it's our financial future, our career, or how we can better provide for our families. We begin to realize that now is the time to make smarter decisions, especially when it comes to something as important as investing. Let's be honest. The world of investing can feel overwhelming, but because there are so many options out there: stocks, real estate, mutual funds, cryptocurrencies, and all these different things. It's easy to feel lost or unsure where to start, especially when you've been focused on other priorities like building your career and your family. But here's the good news: investing doesn't have to be complicated, and you don't have to be a financial expert to start building wealth for your future. Watch this video if you have been wondering how to invest and are finding value in this content. So, understanding the importance of investing, a foundation of financial responsibility. First, let's talk about the importance of investing in Islam. We are encouraged to be responsible stewards of the wealth that Allah has provided us. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "The strong person is not the one who is able to overpower others, but the one who controls himself when angry," and that is in Sahih Muslim. We can extend this teaching to our financial responsibility. True strength comes not just from how much we earn, but how wisely we manage it, and how we grow what we have when we invest. When we invest, we aren't just making money, we're investing in the future and security and ensuring that we can give back to the others and do so with integrity. Remember, wealth is a blessing from Allah, and it's a trust, and we're expected to use it wisely. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 261, "The example of those who spend their wealth in the way of Allah is like that of a grain of wheat, which produces 7 ears, and each ear is 100 grains." So investing in our future is a way of multiplying our wealth, both financially and spiritually. It's about planning ahead, not just for ourselves, but for the well-being of our families and communities. So where to start? Simple investment strategies for beginners here. Now, I know many of us might be asking, where do I even start? Don't worry, we're not going to dive into too complex of financial jargon. Let's break it down, simple steps. Anybody can follow it, even if you're just starting out. Now, for the most basic principle of investing is starting early. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. And if you're in your 30s, you're at the prime age to build wealth for your future. But the longer you wait, the harder it will be to catch up. Allah tells us in Surah Al-Hashr 59:18, "When you have believed, fear Allah, and let every soul look at what it has put forth for tomorrow." So, starting early allows you to benefit from compounding of activities, whether it's your returns on investments, returns on their own. This can significantly grow your wealth. So whether you're starting with a small amount or a larger sum, just start. Second, you want to diversify your investments. Don't put all your eggs into one basket. Diversification helps protect your wealth by spreading risk across different types of assets. Think of it like this: if your one investment doesn't perform well, others might balance it out. What kind of investment experience do you have? Is it stocks, Robinhood, crypto, real estate? Let me know in the comments below. I want to hear about it. And now, aligning with Islamic principles and ethical investing. Now, as Muslims, we need to ensure that our investments are halal, that they align with the teachings of Islam. We must avoid investments and industries that go into that don't abide by Islamic principles like gambling, alcohol, usury, riba. One of the beautiful things about our faith is that we have clear guidance on how to engage in financial transactions. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "May Allah curse the one who takes and gives riba, and the one who records it, and the two witnesses of it." And that's in Sahih Muslim. There are plenty of halal investment options available, companies that comply with Islamic principles, real estate, and businesses that promote ethical and responsible practices. So it's important that when we invest, we do so in a way that maintains our integrity and aligns with our values. It's not just about making money, it's about doing so in a way that pleases Allah. Next, patience and long-term vision, trusting Allah's plan. One thing we must remember is that investing requires patience. Like the stock market, like many aspects of life, it goes through ups, it goes through downs. There will be times of uncertainty and we might be tempted to panic, sell our investments off too early, but as Muslims we know that trusting Allah's plan and having patience is key. Also knowing when to walk away. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Ash-Shar, "For indeed with hardship comes ease." Yes, there will be challenges, but if we stick to our plans, remain patient, and keep our trust in Allah, we will be rewarded. And remember, the goal is long-term investing. It isn't about quick returns. It's about securing a stable future for you and your family. So I encourage you to take action. Start investing today, no matter how small. And remember that investing is not just about money. It's about planning for your future, for your family, and for the generations to come. Make all of your financial decisions with your faith. Make informed choices and trust in Allah's plan. The reward in this life and the next is for those who take responsible action, stay patient, and seek to grow their wealth in a halal and ethical way. Jazakumullahu khair for your time and for your attention. May Allah grant you success in your financial journey and help you become wise, responsible stewards of wealth that He has blessed you with. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.